is how my day went. I've ripped everything apart. I've completely trashed the rest of the bus. I thought today I'd show you a normal day living in my bus. But of course, everything immediately started going wrong. The pump started to make a funny noise. The temperature is at 58 degrees. Kevin's just gone, there's our leak. I'm like, oh God, what's happened to Mum? That's no water. I've got a problem. This windscreen, I think, is leaking. That's not good. I need to fill up my metho cooker. I'm getting water down the bottom in that footwell. Got anything under there, sweetie? Have to go and find something else to feed Mum. And there's a leak over that side as well. Oh, are they out? Let's go find out what's going on. For those who are new here, my bus is currently parked on my brother's property while I look after my mum. They have a lot of birds, and Mum is normally up very early feeding them. But that does not seem to be the case of what's happened today. Usually first thing is, let's check on Mum. Usually on a walkie-talkie, but I'm actually going to go find her. Yeah, I am still tucked up in bed, which is highly unusual. I was like, oh God, what's happened to Mum? Oh, no. It's like, oh. Alright, let's go make some coffee. It must be genetic. Mum lives in a van too. Time to clean up the mess and make some coffee. This coffee's good. Let's take advantage of this lovely new shower that I have. Gotta heat some water. To understand why I have to turn my bus on to do that, check out my bathroom renovation videos. Today we'll have a look in here and see if we can find that leak. Time for a shower. I recently turned my old bathroom practically into a day spa. It's so good. I love it. What will I wear today? This is all the hanging space I have in my bus. Green, I think. So because it's a sunny day, I'm just checking on my solar. Everything's charging away. It says it's up to 14 volts, which is good. But it says here that the temperature is at 58 degrees of the MPPT controller. That's not good. It's something I need to keep an eye on because I've got those 3 panels up the top. But we might just go and have a look and see what the other display says. It says I'm at 93% but only 13.5. I'd rather get the sun into it and get back to 100%. But let's put a fan on it to cool it down. I'll keep an eye on it and see if that helps. Otherwise, I'll turn the other switch off so that it stops taking solar from 3 panels and goes down to 2. That's better, down to 48. So I can maximise my charging and just make sure I keep my eye on keeping that cool. And Mum, you want a snack? Do you want eggs? Yeah. Actually, I might have to go collect some eggs. Let's go see if there's any eggs. The reason that I'm here is because Mum's sick. But my job is to feed her and look after her and try to give her the energy that she needs to do all the things that she wants to do. Haven't got anything under there? You haven't got anything under there, sweetie. You're sitting, but there's nothing happening. Oh, she's got 2 eggs. We might try and hatch them. So no fresh eggs for me today. Have to go and find something else to feed Mum that's yummy. I do have a duck egg, so we'll do poached duck egg. Oh no, I've broken it. Bugger. They have super big yolks, less white. Well, that means I'm running out of water. Look at that. Here you go. I've run out of water. Earlier the pump started to make a funny noise, so I know I'm getting very low. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that's no water. So we better go fill the water tanks up. So I store my hose under here. I do have a 1 micron filter that I filter all my water through. And it's not in the bag right now. What have I done with my filter? Ah, here it is. It's actually quite expensive. It cost me more than $100, but it's 1 micron. It'll take an awful lot of stuff out of the water. Actually, the water here where I am, when it's been raining, you actually need to boil the water. They put a sign out on the road so that when you drive past, you know that you have to filter the water. So here we go. Let's filter the water and fill her up. This one. Ah! Oh, it's all going so well. This goes on here. And then I put another little hose on the end. To make it easy to get into the water tank. So I think my tanks are 120 litres. I've got a 60 litre hot water tank, plus I think the other tank is 60 litres as well. I think that means it's full. So then the hot tip is to make sure that you get all the water out of the actual hose before you pay it away, so you don't end up with a puddle in the bottom of your bus somewhere. Home visits with the doctor. We go with puppies. Kevin's just gone, there's our leak.
That little filter there, which comes out of the hot water. Not causing the problem.
There's nothing in it. That's just to catch debris rather than...
Yeah.
No, that's not a bad thing to have in there. I'll give that a wash. So some of you may have seen that I've taken up distilling in a van. This is my Airstore Pro. I'm about to empty it because it's a sunny day and I've got full batteries. So I can do some distilling. I've got some distilling videos if you're interested to check them out. Back in a sec. Let's get rid of the last lot. The leftovers after you've done a distillation run are actually good for the garden. So if I throw it out on there, I'm technically calling this gardening. Mum would be so proud. And let's start the next one. So this is my fermenter. I've done a 25 litre sugar wash in there. Perfect. Plug it in at the back. Plug it in at the front. Now I need to turn on my inverter so that my power point here will actually work. If you've seen my videos about upgrading my solar, you might have recognized this switch. This is what's turning on the inverter. But if you do want to go see those videos about how my solar's set up, go and look at the card, wherever the card ends up. Green means reflux distilling, so it'll come out pure clear in that. I'll show you in a little while. So I need to fill up my metho cooker because I've run out of metho, so let's get on to that. Cool thing about metho cookers is, not like a gas cooker, it's safer. Do it out of the house, lean them on their side somewhere and pour in the metho. This is great because if I don't have the power to run the induction cooker, I can run this, but I've also got a backup butane cooker if need be. All set. Gotta make Mum some lunch. How's the prawn salad sound? I have a little bin here that all my food scraps go in, and that goes to the chickens. Mum, agree this. How about a little nectarine in a prawn salad? That'd work, wouldn't it? She's gone. Where'd she go? You. Cheers. Cleaning up after lunch, though I haven't done the dishes yet. This is the dishwater from this morning, so I don't know if you remember, but I have a plastic container in my sink so that I don't have to pour this down directly under the bus. I can actually go and put it in the garden, so let's go there. Can I claim this as gardening again? So a trick for beginners with this is to make sure that the container's empty, because otherwise you end up chucking this out on a garden or somewhere and you have to go fish for your cutlery, which I've had to do all over Europe actually. So the still is done. I've now got vodka, which I now need to dilute. Ooh, that might be a bit too much, but that's all right. Let's measure it. says right on 40% alcohol by volume, which is exactly what we're looking for. So we'll put it in some bottles. And then I can make my friends and family yummy things to drink. My favourite thing to drink at the moment is this neutral spirit. I don't think it's technically vodka because of some, particular rules about making vodka, but it's diluted down to what people are drinking vodka at, and it's a neutral spirit with tonic water with a little splash of lime, the Bickford's lime cordial. I find that a very enjoyable thing to do on the deck in the afternoon, so we might have one of those a little bit later. Put them away in the cellar. Kevin's doing another fun job, sharpening the chainsaw. That's cool. I've never seen that done before. See, we learn all kinds of things here.
Gardening, just another one of my many talents.
Mum's doing a spot of weeding. This is Mum and Kevin's idea of gardening. And this is my effort. So a great deal of what I do every day is video editing and also pulling things apart on the bus because I'm renovating it while I've got the time. And I've got a problem. This windscreen, I think, is leaking. I'm getting water down the bottom in that footwell and down the bottom in this footwell, and we don't know why. And there's a leak over that side as well, which I need to fix. So I'm going to pull some bits apart today and see what we can find out. Where's my screwdriver? I'm not going to get that off without taking the whole seatbelt. I'm going to have to take the whole seatbelt off. Lucky I'm filming this, otherwise I might never remember how to put it all back together. What a terrible shame the camera can't see what I'm actually doing. That means that whole shelf's going to have to come out. I knew this was going to happen. Once you start, what's the thing? Once you pop, you can't stop. Ta-da! So it might be a good time to start thinking about reupholstering things. Look at this. I've even done hospital corners on the corner of the upholstery. Okay, what's next? Take all this insulation out. This bit next. Just pull that off. Look, it's all deteriorated because it's been wet. It's obviously been wet for a long time. That's going to have to be replaced. Oh, it smells. Ew. So now I either need to work forward that way and take this stuff out, or backwards that way and take that cupboard out. If I take that cupboard out, it's going to be difficult to live in here for a bit because there's going to be stuff everywhere. Let's go with this. Let's take this off. Let's get that little clip out. Not normally that complicated. Well, that was easier. Da-da-da! Kevin says I've got to take these two out, so let's give that a go. What a difference it makes when you have the right tools. I concede I can't get that bit out. I think it's going to be a Kevin job, or at least a Kevin consultation. Which leads me with coming back to doing this, and I really don't want to do it because there's a lot of stuff in there. It's all going to have to come out. It means everything's going to go all over the bus. I'm not going to have any room to move. I think it's just going to have to be done. My favourite picture of my son and I. And you can't see either of us in it. I guess at least I'll get to redesign the bar. This is a whole lot of my distilling stuff. Ooh, coconut rum. This one's 43. This is for making homemade Baileys. I love this. This is my whiskey making kit. And my matching gin one. They're actually awesome. Tell me, everybody, what's your spirit of choice? What should I have a crack at making? Look, we can have an outdoor bar now. I've had to consult with Kevin because I can't get the stupid thing out. But he's saying a lot of swear words, so I'm not sure that I should film this.
For those of you who've worked on cars before,
You'll understand. It's weird. It's actually weird because normally I do everything myself, and it's weird having someone who can help me. Oh my God! You got it. Well done.
this has your cabin filter in it. So the air coming into the cabin is filtered. Doesn't have a filter. You might want to get one. They're usually pretty dirty because nobody ever changes them.
Mine's not dirty, hey, mine's non-existent.
But in my course, there's a whole video about changing all your filters, including the cabin filter. Yes, sir.
So everybody, what you need to know is Kev has a website called Kev's Courses, and he does a whole lot of stuff like doing maintenance and working out how to look after your car, and also he's got ebooks about camper vans and what you need to do if you're going to do that. So actually go check out his stuff. I can't put a thing to point to on the video for this, so you'll have to go downstairs to the description to get to the link to the website.
And my favourite book is Oh No, What's That Noise? And if you go to my website, go to ebook series, it's a free book, so you can download it there for free. So
oh my God,
go ahead and do that.
Now we're going to spray the outside and see where it goes on the inside. My arms are getting tired. Found it! So that's just there. Now we're doing the windscreen to see what's going on this side at least. So this is just literally bottom right hand corner. You get the idea. How'd your day go? This is how my day went. I've ripped everything apart. I've completely trashed the rest of the bus and outside the bomb site as well. So now I have to clean all this up, make Mum dinner. Usual day. Well, much as I was going to clean my house and feed Mum's just actually come to give us some news about a scan that she's had, which is not very good. So heading down to my brother's house to have some discussions about that. So I think that's signing off for tonight. Hope you're all well. We'll see what chaos happens in the next video.